Matt, pleasure to meet you. Thanks for your time today. It is a very busy week for you. First of all, happy birthday.
Thank you.
What better present than 3 points on Saturday? You must be delighted with that.
Yeah, I'd like some more points on the board on Tuesday, tomorrow night. Ironically, with the schedule the way it's been, I didn't realise it was my birthday until about 3 or 4 days ago, to be perfectly honest with you. So, yeah, it was obviously a good day Saturday in terms of the points, imperative for us to keep up what has been, good home form up to this point in the season. So the challenge, and I spoke about this after the game, the challenge will always be now we have to go and perform away from home. And that's the aim, obviously, moving into what will be a difficult game tomorrow night against Exeter.
Let's start with injuries. Tom Flanagan looked in a bad way on Saturday. Any update over the weekend and this morning?
He's got a scan, or he's just had his scan at 1 o'clock. We won't know the outcome or result of that scan probably until later on this afternoon, this evening. But as I think we are fearing the worst. And if that is the case, obviously that will be Tom's season over with, which is going to be really disappointing for us because he's played really well, been really consistent since he got back into the team. Started the season well, got taken out of the team, and then fought his way back into the starting 11 and performed really well. So look, it's a real blow for us. It seems that every injury at the moment is one that we're losing players for a considerable amount of time. It's really difficult, but also we don't imminently have any of the players coming out of the treatment room. So it puts a strain on the squad, of course it does. It lessens the players that are available to be selected. But in saying that, what I hope it can do and what I hope it will do is it will bring the group closer together, because even though players are injured, we are still one football club, if you like, still one family. Everybody's in it together, and it's important now that those players that are available for the game tomorrow night go and perform.
Did everyone else come through unscathed on Saturday? I know Taylor Perry, did he pick up a knock?
Not sure about Taylor yet, so he didn't train today. He's got an issue, and where we are right now, numbers are low. But what it does do is it gives an opportunity for some of the young players out of the youth team. I went to watch their under-17 game on Saturday morning before our game, and they won 6-0 against Bolton. They were brilliant, they were excellent. So it will give us the opportunity to select some of the younger members of the under-18s to be involved with the first team squad.
Jason Schraha, Elliot Thorpe, how do you see their progress in getting back to full fitness?
Not as quick as I would like, if I'm truthful with you. Neither of them will be available tomorrow, which is obviously a real blow for us, because we haven't seen anywhere near enough of Elliot. So the fans, if you ask them what type of player he is, probably wouldn't know. And that's been really difficult for Elliot to deal with. And Jason, when he got into the team, was nothing short of exceptional, and his performances were continuing to grow week on week. But obviously he picked up an injury against Blackpool, so he's not going to be available tomorrow. But look, we're hopeful that we might have numbers back in the group for the game on Friday.
Obviously having injuries is never good, but being on the road twice in 4 days, they're all tough weeks, but this one in particular.
Yeah, very difficult. But look, Exeter have had, a difficult game, difficult result on Saturday against Bolton, but we know that can happen. That can happen. Bolton are one of the form teams in the league. So, look, they're at home. They want to, of course, make sure that they put in a positive performance and pick up a positive result. I think also it's we have to be considerate of the opposition, but at the same time, I want us to concentrate on our group of players, and that's what we've done today on the training pitch. And we'll travel tomorrow. We'll make sure that prep is correct, because forget about Friday at the moment, and the most important thing is that we put a performance together on Tuesday night away at Exeter.
Is it about getting on the front foot early tomorrow against Exeter? their mindset will be similar to yours, perhaps from Saturday, back at home in front of their home fans.
Yeah, even the game at Blackpool, we started really well. That's been one of the things that has pleased me considerably, that we've started games well. And earlier in the season, we were on top in games and weren't scoring. We've turned a corner with that. But yeah, we have to be ready to fight, to harry, to battle, to do all of the things that earn you the opportunity to play. It's going to be no different on Tuesday. That, you know, they've come off of what is a bad result for them. Doesn't all of a sudden make them bad footballers. So they carry a huge threat, and we will fully respect that. But I would argue that, you know, we've got areas of our game that we're getting better at, and one of those is putting the ball in the back of the net at home. We need to be better at doing that away from home.
I was just asking you about Dan and Max taking their chances. You've scored a few in your time. How do you feed off that as a striker?
Subconsciously, Max will feel a huge weight has been lifted off his shoulders, because he hadn't scored to that point. He'd had opportunities, and I hope now that gives him more confidence. Dan, his goal was excellent in terms of the way he picked up the ball, the way that he manipulated the ball, and his finish was pretty much what we see on a daily basis at the training ground. So both of those players scoring will give them huge confidence. You look at Ryan Bowman. Ryan scored against Walsall in the Cup 10 days ago. So we've got 3 strikers that are scoring. That's really positive. So I'm over the moon and really happy that Max has scored. Right, Max has been working so hard. You have to remember that Max is at a different period in terms of, he came from the League of Ireland. They were further ahead with their season than we are here. So look, the challenge will be, can they go and replicate that? Because we'll create chances tomorrow night, we know that. But what we have to do is take them and be ruthless away from home, because that performance that we're all striving for and we all want is there. Now it's a case for the players to deliver.
Did it help Max being out on international duty? Did that give him a bit of an extra lift, maybe? A change is as good as a rest, perhaps?
Maybe. I spoke to him the day he got back, and we spoke about the chance that he had and the chance that he had, and he went into sort of, you know, real huge amount of detail around how he felt he should have approached it and where he could have finished it. So Max is learning every day. This level of football, it was always going to take time for him to bed in. But now he's at a stage where he's not going to be concerned about scoring the first goal. He's already gone and got that, so we're extremely happy for him.
Can you overthink things as a footballer on the pitch sometimes?
Yes. I think when you play instinctively, you tend to find yours at your best. I mean, I was. When you think about things too much, it can cause an issue. But I think our players, you know, are confident with the way they're looking to go and move forwards. And I'm really pleased with the result on Saturday. And I'm going to keep going on about it. The challenge now is, can we do that again against what is a very good Exeter City team, you know, away from home on Tuesday night?
They are on a bad run. Is that a mindset that you just take no notice of?
Not focusing on the opposition. We give them respect they deserve. It's about us going and performing at the levels we know we can do. If we do that, we've got a great chance of winning.
Thanks, Matt.
Thank you.